There we go. Yeah. Before we get started with another Spooktober episode, I thought it would be very important to point out a couple of games first before I show off Decap Attack. This game right here is called Kid Kool, and is it cool? That's for you to decide. But I've only played a little bit of it, and the controls just frustrated me because this game suffers from some fatal flaws. This kid in this game has two speeds. One is slow as hell, and the other one is fast as shit. If you try to go real slow, he doesn't jump very far, and it makes it hard to make his jumps. But if you get to going too fast, you won't be able to see where you're going, and you might jump too far and land in the water or hit an enemy or something. But in this game, you play as a kid, you can jump on enemies, and you get this hairy ball monster. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but you can use it as a weapon and throw it at enemies too, and then it comes back to you. It's really weird. And I have two more complaints about this game. When you run to the right, the screen scrolls to the right. But if you want to go back to the left, the screen doesn't scroll back any. So if you run too far to the right, and you're like, well, I don't have enough room to make this jump, let me go back. Well, you can't. You can't make the screen go back. Or if you miss something, you can't go back and get it either. And then another thing is when you reach the top of the screen and you jump off of it, instead of the screen scrolling up with you, it kind of pauses, and then it goes up, and then you can see some stuff up there. And then as you fall back down, the screen stops again, and then the screen moves, and then you fall down. It's really weird and just throws you off when you're trying to play this game. Now, I really think this game could be pretty cool, and I would actually like to play through it, but the controls just really irritated me, which brings me to the next game. And now we're going to talk about Psycho Fox on the Sega. Now, I actually didn't play this game or Kid Kool when I was growing up. The first game that I played was actually Decap Attack, which we're about to get to. But in Psycho Fox, it has some of the same issues as Kid Kool. You play as this fox, and again, you either run really slow or you run really fast. There's no, in between. And he can pick up this little penguin-like thing and throw it. And one cool thing is he can punch. But the game, sometimes you just don't know where you're going. You just gotta make a leap of faith and just go for it. And when I played Psycho Fox, I'm just like, man, this is one of the worst games I've played. These controls suck. So I took to the internet and I found out that people really like this game, and they think it's a lot of fun, and they've beaten it, and I'm just like, okay, is there something that I'm missing here or what? But I thought the game was kind of crappy just because of the controls, but maybe I just suck and I just got to get used to it. But anyway, Psycho Fox has some of the problems of Kid Kool, but it plays a little bit better and looks a little bit better in my opinion. And I would definitely like to get back to it too. But the real reason why we're here today is we're going to talk about Decap Attack. What's up everybody, LeeWeeGee here, and today we're going to be playing Decap Attack. And yes, some of you will notice something a little bit different about me, and if you're new here you won't notice at all, but it's 6 in the morning, I didn't feel like fixing my hair, so it is what it is. I give no fucks right now. But the reason I showed off Kid Kool and I showed off Psycho Fox is this game, Decap Attack, plays like those games, sort of. I mean, not exactly, but pretty much. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get to playing it. But I actually like this one, and it's kind of a funny story. My dad took me to Toys R Us. I was just looking at the games. I didn't know what I wanted because back then, you didn't know what was hot. You didn't have internet, so you couldn't really look up stuff. And my dad just sees this game. He's like, what about this one, son? I'm like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever, it looks fun. And I was looking at the cover of it, and it just looked so weird and whatnot, and the game's name was like Decap Attack. And it was funny because when we went up to the register to pay for it, the woman went to get the game, and when she brought it out, she looked at it and she's like, "Are you sure you want this game? This game looks a little scary," or whatever. And being a kid, I didn't even know what Decap Attack meant. It's like decapitation, you know, he's taking his head off and throwing it. I just thought it was a weird name for a game, but she knew it meant decapitation. So she was just like, "Is this okay?" Like asking me. She didn't ask my dad. She was asking me if I still want it. I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You know, I'll want it. I'll take it. Whatever looks cool." So that's how I got Decap Attack. And this game here, it says, "Use your head, both of them. Go ahead, hurl your head. It's okay. You've got another one. Use it to squelch pop-eyed super slugs and lots of other ghouls, goblins, and creepy creations. You're Chuck D. Head, and you're beheaded for a bone-chilling adventure." All right, we're in Abdominal Land. I think it's supposed to be like abdominable, abdomen land. But yeah, this game, if you notice, it's got some similarities to Psycho Fox and Kid Kool. As I get my head and I can throw it off. But what never made sense to me as a kid is, look, I have like a head like in my stomach, so I'm not really decapitated, I guess. So I'm doing a decap attack, yes, but it's not my head because my head's in my chest or something. I don't know, man. I still don't understand it, but it is whatever. So you can jump on enemies like that, or you can hit them with your face. Like, he's got two arms, he could punch, but nah. He's just gonna face fuck everything. Oh me, I am sucking ass, making jokes. But I think this game is pretty cool. It's a whole lot better. And if you notice, I can go back and then go forward. So that's really an improvement over the other two games. And when I scroll up, you know, the screen doesn't jerk like it did in Kid Kool. And I can kind of do this weird floaty thing. So there's a lot of improvements. And also you get items. And I never really use them, but you have like an item menu to use stuff, which they do various things. But I tend to hoard things till like the last levels or when I absolutely need the stuff. So that's just me. It's how I play. But this game, in my opinion, is pretty cool. It's just weird. It was random. I didn't know what it was, but I had fun with it. There we go. I wanted my head back. It's kind of a weird weapon. Now, I think some of these clouds you can get on. I don't know if I can do it in this level or not, but I remember doing it though. It's not too hard in the beginning, actually. It's kind of easy, but it does get harder later. And I like the music to this game. It's pretty cool. Yeah, here's the cloud. Okay, so you can jump on those clouds, just not the others. But be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know if you would like to see me attempt Kid Kool or Psycho Fox. I think I would fail miserably at both of those games, but I have beat this game. I swear I beat it like once. As it does get difficult later. Okay, I think this stage is just going up, so. But I guess the storyline of this game is kind of weird. I guess it's Dr. Frankenstein. Not like Frankenstein, but Frank, then N. Oops. I hit that button because I got scared. I was able to recover. But yeah, it's Dr. Frankenstein. It's not Frankenstein, so I guess I assume he made me or whatever I am. I don't know. But there's this bad guy that comes out and he's basically trying to take over, and I got to stop him. So that's where I come in, and I knew that was going to happen. There we go. I just hump one side instead of trying to go back and forth. So I gotta basically save the day because he's the evil guy's trying to take over, and it's kind of doesn't make sense, I guess, because I'm a weird monster thing, and I guess I'm fighting weird monster things. I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense to be a fun game. That's just my opinion. Okay, is there... I just like, dang it. I just took a leap of faith. I was like, I don't even know if there's anything underneath me. But one thing that's weird is like, look at these little platforms here. They're like hard to see. They kind of like blend in with the background. Kind of weird. I was wondering if I could slide into him and hurt him. I kind of stopped myself because I didn't know if I could or not. That sucked. I think later on you get like health upgrades or something as well. I used to have like a turbo controller, and it was funny because I would turn turbo on, so when I'm like floating down it goes so fast that I could kind of stay up there a lot longer. It's cheap. Dadgummit, why are you in the middle of my jump for? But yeah, it's kind of cheap using turbo controllers, but I always thought it was fun. And smash like if you miss third-party stuff like controllers and memory cards. I miss those days. Thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of funny. I gotta crap. Stop it. I think it's safer if I get behind him and just face fuck him. There we go. Yeah. It's such a weird attack. Okay. Yeah, I think yeah, he's done. He's done for. But isn't that just weird? Like I hit him with my head. It's like I said, I'm face fucking him. All right. Beat the... You can't leave the round out finding... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one thing that kind of sucks about this game is you gotta find... I think it's just in boss levels, I could be wrong, but there's an important item that you need to get to repair the land or the world or whatever you're in. That sucked. So I gotta go back and find it. I wonder if I got like health. Can I? Is this... Wrong button. Alright, how do I use stuff? I would like to use this, sir. Okay, use or ask. It looks like it'd be health. It's red. I'm gonna use it. That's definitely not health. That just made me drunk. Okay, that's really trippy, but kind of cool. So it's killing all the enemies by shaking them up, but it absolutely did nothing for me, health-wise. One of those other potions might be health, but I'm just going to try to wing it. So I've got to find an item. If I had to be a bet man, I know how games like to troll. It's probably at the start of the level or something. Man, those little blocks are hard to see. But let me know what you think about this game. This game is pretty cool. And I figured it would fit in with the Spooktober. What did I say, man? Like, I just got through saying it's probably at the start of the level. And look, no joke. If I jump up here, 1-3 start. So now I have to go all the way back through this bullshit. That was not my fault. When I jumped on that thing, I'm like, I'm going to stay on this till this bird goes by. But after a certain amount of time, it threw me off. That was not me. Totally not me. That was BS. But anyway, okay, that's cool. So I got the item now. So you don't have to re-get the item, so that's cool. No! I don't like that thing. I don't like that big donger. Big swaying donger. Man, whatever. I was gonna like jump really high and try to float over everything, get to the end. This head would be useful, but when you take damage, you lose it, so you don't keep it. You should keep it all the time, but when you get hit, you lose it. Oh, damn it. You know what? I'm just trying to get to the end, sir. If you don't mind me saying. At least you don't have to fight the boss again. Choose a path and press the C button. Oh yeah, this is like some kind of bonus round crap here. Oh yeah, you can put them all in a row or just like scatter them out, and you try to win like some prizes or something. I'm just gonna go for it like that. And when they get to the end here, it's like a bonus game. And see, you can get like, you can win items, or that little thing that looks like a pile of poop or whatever. It's actually, I think it's a hole that you fall in. And then the lucky thing, I think it gives you extra lives. Basically, you just try to choose when to stop it, and it's kind of hard to do it, and all depends on where you place your guys initially. And some of them's going into the hole. All right, I got lucky. I got some one-ups there. I actually thought they was going to go off the screen. I wasn't going to get nothing, but that was cool. But see, when you beat a boss and you find an item, you got to put like your world back together, which is like this skeleton. That's why it was called Abdominal Land or whatever, because I guess it's like the midsection. This is El Boo Island, or El Boo. I can't pronounce that, but you know what I'm saying. So that's how this game works. And I wonder if I should even bother going down here. But it's so weird, isn't it? I mean, like, I'm a decapitated monster, I guess, but I also have my face in the middle, so I'm like an experiment, I guess. It is really a wild game, and like I said, it was just one of those, like as a kid, I didn't know what it was, never heard of it. I didn't even know that there was games that were like it, like Kid Kool and Psycho Fox. Damn it. But I find those a lot harder just because of controls. This game controls a lot better, even though I'm still having some difficulty with it. I'm just rusty at it, but I feel like this game is so much better. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. It's so weird. And what am I? Am I like a mummy? Like a mummy that runs around? How did I like land in between all of them? But am I like a mummy? Like some kind of experiment that just like face fucks people? Is that what I do? I wish I could get my head back. There we go. See, I need to be more careful, but I tend to just try to jump over everything like that and just float through it. But yeah, this is pretty much how the game works. You beat a few levels, fight a boss, and find a key item, put the level back together, and just keep going through the whole thing until you beat it. And did that enemy just come out of that little item thing? That was mean. Okay, dead end. Well, thank you a lot. I appreciate that. So I think I gotta go under here. It's not letting me. Could be wrong. Maybe not. Is that like some seals or walrus? What was that? But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. This is Decap Attack, and I'm on Elbow Island. If you would like to see more of this game, just let me know. I can play some more and maybe try to beat it or whatever. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support, and as always, I will see you in the next one.